My, it's gone all out today, hasn't it? This is how I demand to look every single time I arise. Anyway, today's video is the July, yes, I got it right. July's empties and not so empties. Oh my god, it's all falling out on me. Let's get started. And the first product is the Garnier Ultimate Blend Hair Food Coconut Oil 3-in-1 Frizzy Hair Mask Treatment. I have become obsessed with the Garnier hair food products thanks to my drag sister Crack. We both have similar really curly frizzy hair, so she's got me onto these and I am now obsessed with them. Create smoother silkier locks with the product I just set out. Silicone free for a natural feel with a nourishing formula to enrich with it's enriched with combinations of coconut and mandamate. I have no idea how to say it, which works in harmony to seal the hair fibre and minimises frizz and flyaways. Suitable to use as conditioner, hair mask and a leave-in treatment. It replenishes high levels of moisture, nutrients without weighing down strands to leave locks shiny and salon worthy. I have the frizziest hair you will. It's unbelievable, and my hair is always thirsty. Like, my hair eats any product I can put in it. I have to put in a lot to satisfy my hair, if that makes sense. This works very well. I tend to use the coconut one, this one. I'm sure you'll see the other ones later on when I finish them. I use the coconut one as a pre-wash, so I put it on before I wash my hair. Sort of like a mask, pre-poo sort of thing. I love them. I love these Garnier food masks and the hair drinks so much. My hair does go through them though. Like, this probably lasted lasted me a lot less than it would last someone else. But that's because my hair is a hungry, thirsty bitch, really. I totally forgot to tell you, this is about £8. So, and I think it's definitely worth it. Next product. By the way, the whole view's changed. I'm now on my knees. Sitting. Excuse me. Sitting in a corset is incredibly painful. So I'm on my knees. I feel much better. It's the only time you'll get me on my knees. I suppose I shouldn't have told you that, really. You don't know if I'm on my knees or not. Anyway, next product. The Murad AHA and BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. £43 for 200 mils. Cleanses, smooths to refine your skin. This gentle but effective exfoliator works in two ways: by dissolving dead skin cells and renewing skin texture. It contains salicylic acid, lactic acid and glycolic acid to encourage clarity and brightness by dissolving skin cell build-up. So at first I was nervous about this because, like, exfoliating cleansers, like, I've had a few bad experiences with them where they literally remove everything, like all your good oils, and makes you feel as dry and as rank as hell. This didn't really do that. I wouldn't pay £43 for it, because I wouldn't pay £43 for a cleanser. That was another thing. So, you are only to use it like, 1 minute. No, I'm thinking of a different one. This one, you're meant to use only 2 to 3 times a week, which I don't really like. I like cleansers that I can use every day, preferably 2 times a day. But, do you know what I mean? Every day. I don't like these sort of cleansers. But I decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to put it into the sort of bag that I use when I go for, like, when I wash and do the whole shaving routine and things like that. Then I washed my face and my body with this, basically, and it was nice. It worked. Like, it didn't leave my skin really dry. I think it did help with things like breakouts and that, especially on the body. Wouldn't pay £43 for it. No. Oh, this is going to be difficult, isn't it? Oh, I love nails, and there will always be a factor within my drag. But it's literally like I inhibit myself, and I don't know why I do it. Yes, I do, actually. I literally unpaused it just to say this. I do, actually. It's because I'm vain. Okay, so next product's kind of a bit hard because it was a limited edition. My mum got No End of Skincare. I don't know if it was like at the end of work sort of gift or something, but she gave it mostly to me. So, Soap and Glory Jingle Blooms Body Scrub. Body Scrub. Honestly. So I'm gathering it was Christmas time sort of edition. Their scrub seems to be around £10, so it was probably around that sort of price. Standard scrub did its job. As you know, I have to scrub my skin, whether it be my face or my body, before I shave. Oh, ow, my knees are killing me. Okay, back to the pain of my waist. It did its job, basically. That's all I can say. Like, it wasn't amazing, it wasn't particularly bad either. I didn't really like the smell of it. It's white florals and something toka or something like that. I have no idea what toka is. Standard scrub did its job. Limited edition, so you can't get it anymore anyway. So next product, and if you hear like any loud noises, I am currently having to babysit my sister's incredibly psychotic dog, and my dog, I don't know, he sort of brings the psycho out in him as well. So you'll either hear the dogs going nuts or my mother shouting at them. So next product did have a label on, label fell off. Probably talked about this one before actually. The Simple Kind Skin Soothing Facial Toner. It's about £4, tends to be on offer like all the time, because Simple is just a good cheap brand to go to when you're in a pinch. A great skincare, I'm trying to find the description. Features a simple blend of goodness, pro vitamin BA, chamomile, white witch hazel, Allerton to help keep your skin refreshed and toned. Simple toner, which everyone in my opinion like could use and have. Like, I don't actively, unless it's like no, I haven't, good. Unless it's like targets exfoliation or brightening or something like you actively target to, I can't get over this wig. Like, I'm fucking obsessed. I'm amazing. Anyway, this simple toner that's good for everyone, especially if you're like on a budget. Like when I run out the toner that I tend to go for the most, I will ask my mum to pick me up this one from town. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's just like that sort of go-to toner, and I like it, and it's cheap and it works. Next product is this. This is the Morphe M405 Contour Blush Brush. I have had this for quite a long time, and I was cleaning it and all the brush hairs came out at the bottom of it, so I just shoved it back in and, you know, to review it, and then it's going in the bin. I've had it for a very long time. I enjoyed it. It worked well. It was my go-to contour brush. I'm having to use a different one, and I fucking hate the change. It's autistic, but I'll get over it. £10, you know, Morphe's good at cheap brushes. Your cheeks will love this angled gem that delivers the perfect pop of colour. Okay, so back in the day, like, that makes me sound so fucking old, but back in the day, like, Morphe was, wow, cheap brushes, cheap good brushes, do you know what I mean? That worked. Nowadays, I feel like there's so many other brands that do cheap good brushes that are better than Morphe's. and so it's not as impressive anymore as it used to be. However, the brushes still work. Are they the softest in the world? No, but heck, I'm a drag artist. I abuse my face with a lot worse things than slightly hard brushes. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I would go and buy Morphe brushes again. I'm probably going to go along the lines of E.L.F kind of brushes, and I'd like to explore more brushes in general, because a lot of mine are Morphe because I've had them a while and they're all in pretty good shape still. I suppose that's what you get when you look after them. Listen, it's not a bragging thing. If I had the makeup of everybody else, where I wasn't like obsessed with routine and that, I wouldn't clean them either. Okay, so this one is a bit different because I had to swap this. So this is actually the Slime Glossin lip gloss that Jeffree started with Shane Dawson, I think it was. So it has a purple top, which comes from the Bloodlust one, because as you can tell, the thing broke and came out of it. So when this ran out, I swapped the component, I guess. So Slime Glossin was like this proper green looking lip gloss. I suppose you can see a little bit in there still. It didn't come out green though, it was practically clear lip gloss. How can you go wrong? I believe I got it in a mystery box because, like, you know me, I love Jeffree style cosmetics lip glosses. Like, I haven't experienced the absolute bling that they bring to your mouth. However, like, I didn't go out my way to buy a clear lip gloss because they're about £17. I wouldn't pay £17 on a clear lip gloss. I would on like all their other ones, because all their other ones are sickening, but I got this in a mystery box, I'm sure I did. Standard good lip gloss. It's typical formula. It's very thick. It's got that thick sort of thing, but it's not sticky really, and it's really pretty clear gloss. But it's just a clear gloss. I wouldn't pay £17 for it. I don't know if you can get much of the Conspiracy collection anymore, so you probably can't get it anymore. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Okay, next product is the Velour Lip Scrub in Cantaloupe. So these are about £12 lip scrubs. Once again, I believe I got these. Every like little thing like this I get in like the mystery boxes. I don't go out my way to spend this much on a lip scrub. I like them though. Like, I think they're pretty unique lip scrubs, especially the fact that you can eat them. So like, and they work well. They make your mouth really smooth and soft, and they're good for prepping before like lip products and that. Oh no, tell a lie, I have brought them before, but only when they've been on offer, like a discount and that. I've never bought them like this. Like £12. So yeah, I mean, on offer, yes. I personally wouldn't spend £12 on them, but they're good lip scrubs, and like most of his products, they're really well made. And you know, like, even just the little things like this, packaging's just it, isn't it, really? Okay, next product is the Emida 10 pairs false eyelashes. I get the SK17 natural lash for the bottom. They're about £10 apparently. I get them from Amazon. Like 10 lashes for £10 is good in my opinion. I'm not someone who spends like £10 on one lash. I think that's insane. Like, I don't know, like, I'm still debating. Like, this is the thing, even though I've been doing it a long time, I still debate, like, about the bottom lash and that, but I also like the almost, I've got wig hair in my lip gloss. This is why I never wear lip gloss when I go out in drag. Anyway, what was I saying again? I'm still debating on the bottom lashes, but I kind of like, I know like some people would be like really anti it, but I kind of like almost the cartoonish effect it gives, like, because you know, Nefarious is based on like ancient art and things like that. I think like the bottom lashes give a really arty sort of effect, you know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, I'm not trying to look human. So standard lashes. Obviously most people would wear these on the top, and I bet they would look really nice on the top, just not big and loud enough for me. Okay, next product is the Soap and Glory Bright and Beautiful Brightening Sheet Mask, £4. So this was another thing my mum gave me. Parted too hard. Feeling a little lackluster. Never. It's time to show dullness the door with a mask that's jam-packed full of brilliance boosting ingredients to refresh and revive your skin. Okay, so vitamin C, white flower, lotus flower, cherry blossom, rooibos tea extract, plus a zesty pink grapefruit and invigorating mint scent that leaves you ready to get up and glow. Okay, so as I've said 100 times before, any kind of mask is like a treat, in my opinion. Like, it's just tends to be a one-off thing to treat your skin. Gives your skin a load of good moisture and ingredients and nutrients and that. It was very glowy. The eye holes and mouth holes are a bit weirdly cut. But not everybody's the same in that aspect, so I suppose they just base it on the average, most common person or whatever. £4? Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a person who buys masks like this. Like, I don't buy sheet masks, eye masks, or anything like that. Like, it's something that I only use when I'm giving it as a gift and that, so I have no idea. I don't think I would spend £4 on any sort of mask, to be honest with you. But it was nice, and it did smell really nice, I remember that. It was absolutely drenched though. Like, I get that people want like a lot and you're worth your money, but God, this was sopping, like it dripped everywhere. It was completely drenched in it, which I suppose is a good thing. But I would recommend taking your top off or something like that when doing it, because my shirt got absolutely soaked. Okay, next product is the Retinol Serum by the Inkey list, and it's £13. A slow release retinol serum to reduce the appearance of fine lines and uneven skin tones. Okay, so I tend to go for the ordinary ones because, like, they have the percentages, and my go-to's about either 1, 5 or 2, I believe, something like that. But whenever that's run out, because believe it or not, it runs out quite often, I go to this one for the Inkey list, and it works. Like, it's not too powerful for my skin. It's quite cheap. I mean, some retinol serums you're looking at crazy prices, but Inkey list is an affordable skincare brand. All I say is be careful, because obviously retinol's the sort of thing you need to build yourself up to, and like the percentages, and sometimes your skin is like just not fit for like the higher percentages, so I don't really go over to 1.5. Some people have to stay lower than that. It's just trying to dictate what your skin can take, really, and technically a bigger percentage doesn't always mean better either. I recommend this, so it's a good one. Okay, next product. The Living Proof PhD Conditioner. Weightless conditioner infused with subtle citrus fragrance and promotes luxurious hair. £27. Okay, discovers... no. Where was I? Read that. Powered... Haha. Smooth conditions and polishes while enhancing volume and radiance. So pretty standard conditioner in my opinion. Hydrates, perfect. As I said at the very start with the Garnier one, it in my hair eats everything. Like literally, it's crazy. My hair just takes stuff, absorbs it. Like I have to put so much of that Garnier one on before going in, like to the point of it being a mask and my hair not just eating it. This was very much the same. Like for conditioner, it just vanished. like I would put it on and it would be gone. My hair would eat a lot. So I had to use quite a lot of it. And for how much was it again? £27. No thank you. So like I use like another Garnier food one, and that works so much better in my hair when using it as a conditioner. I don't have to use it as much, and it just works more. Obviously the coconut one I use before washing, so my hair is dry and fucking eats it like shit. This just didn't last long enough for me. It was a decent average conditioner in my opinion. It does what it says, and it does what a good conditioner does, and it's a good conditioner. It just didn't last long enough for me, so I wouldn't pay £27 for it. So, next product, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got the Bio Aqua Salicylic Acid Acne Removal Cream from that Temu. Like, I got a few little skincare things along with makeup, makeup sponges, brushes, etc. So it was really cheap. It was like £2. I know I shouldn't like gamble with those sort of sites, but I did. Literally absorbed into my skin straight away. Like it just vanished. It's mostly it says Bio Aqua, so obviously most of it was like water, I suppose. But you know what? It didn't do bad. Like it did soothe. If I had any breakouts, it did soothe it, to be honest with you. So I mean, what can I say? Like, I wouldn't recommend gambling with them sites, but this was alright in my opinion. Okay, I'm back on my knees. God, I've got something else to film yet. Why did I put this corset on first? Anyway, the Olaplex Intensive Bond Builder Hair Treatment, a high-performance hair primer designed to boost the efficiency of hair perfector for stronger looking hair. £28. So I did not buy this. So I got it from I did quite a big order and Look Fantastic, and it came free. Works to visibly strengthen and protect the strands to minimise the appearance of damage. Infused with the highest possible concentrate of the Olex Bond technology, lightweight formula, works as a primer. Hair treatment nourishes the hair to encourage sleek, fuller looking finish. Okay, so I put this on like as like a so I looked at the other product that you're meant to use it with, and it was similar-ish to that Garnier one. It was like prime, put the mask on, leave it on, go for a wash it off. So I used it like that. Like I got 2 uses out of this at the most, because as I said, my hair eats everything, and it was gone like that. It literally didn't last me at all, so I certainly wouldn't pay that much for it. I know I can never say the name, Olaplex, yeah, something like that. I know the brand's a known hair care brand, and it's an expensive brand, and that's about it. Like, I don't know, like, I still don't know that much about hair care, to be honest with you, though I know how to bling a wig, clearly. But yeah, like, I don't even know what it was meant to do, and it didn't last that long enough for me to find out, so I don't know, don't look at me. Okay, couldn't tell you the price of this because I got it in a gift set. The Baileys and Harding Citrus Lime Mint Shower Gel. So I just got it in a gift set for Christmas, really, and it's just standard shower gel. I guess it made you smell nice. It worked again. That's basically it. Okay, next product. The Inkey Retinol Eye Cream. £13, the Retinol Rich Eye Cream that visibly smooths and firms. So, the Retinol Eye Cream from the Inkey List is my go-to. When it comes to eye cream, Retinol is my favourite product in it, and I use it every night. Great, it's a good standard retinol eye cream, and I highly recommend you get into using eye cream with retinol in it, because unless you want wrinkled, sagging eyes, this is a good dupe. Well, you know, besides probably Botox and things like that. But if you use it as your youth, you will, you know, avoid Botox and things like that, I guess. Okay, the next is the By Beauty Clean Hands Antibacterial Hand Spray, £6. Okay, so it's literally a spray hand sanitizer, yeah? And it's a vegan hand sanitizing spray to moisturize, soothe and calm dry hands while reducing the level of bacteria. So obviously, not that long ago when the world was insane and we had hand sanitizer like it was fucking, I don't know, water or something. Like, yeah. This is probably one of the nicest hand antibacterial sprays I have ever smelled. Like, it smells delightful, like perfume delightful, and like not really strong in your face perfume. This smelled really nice, and I used it like not even just for the antibacterial aspects, just because it smelled so freaking nice. By Beauty has brilliant packaging. Like, I actually really like this brand, and I'm going to look more into this brand, because as soon as I got like the cohorted box in collaboration with it, I am obsessed with this brand, and I've got to discover more. I recommend. I mean, it's only £6. Like, actually, if it's on offer, I'd recommend, because it's a little small. If it was a bit bigger, then I would recommend, but if it's on offer, yeah, I guess. Okay, next product. There's a lot of hair in this month. The Cantu Coconut Oil Shine and Hold Mist. Okay, and it's about £8. Helps to reduce split ends, conditions each strand without weighing it down. Revitalizes dry, brittle hair with deep penetrating shea butter and essential oils. Okay, so this I used as a mist. It's not, even though it says shine and hold, it's not a hairspray. It's more like a hydrating mist for your hair. As usual, my hair eats everything, and I went through this like you wouldn't believe. But, you know, to be honest with you, I think I'm going to go through most products like it. I brought another one up there, not of this, but a different sort of mist, and I'm doing the exact same of it as well. For natural curly coil and waves. So my hair was very moisturised, it was shiny, it smells amazing. Thank you, Crack, again, for turning me on to another hair care brand. But like the Cantu, I know it's known for, like, it's a good, affordable brand that a lot of people with afro hair and really curly, frizzy, dry sort of hair go to, because it's a brand dedicated to that sort of hair. I really like it. I will discover more of this brand. Don't think I'd probably get this again, because it just didn't last long enough for me, unless I can find a way of using a mist that doesn't, you know, instantly evaporate. It doesn't evaporate. My hair just devours it, as I keep saying. But yeah, if your hair isn't a thirsty bitch, I recommend, because it did do its job. It's just that I was down here after the first use. Okay, I've done these before, I'm sure of it. The Undone by George Northwood undamaged conditioner and shampoo. They're about £20 each, I believe, the full size. Standard shampoo and conditioner, in my opinion, wouldn't pay that much. Have to admit, it's not really my sort of, I believe it's, yeah, it's not my sort of shampoo and conditioner, because it was dedicated more to people who have coloured their hair and bleached it and that sort of damage. It did also recommend things like breakage, so breakage definitely applies to me, but from reading it, it was definitely more along the lines of like colour damage, and I've never coloured my hair. Well, I have, but it's been shaved since then. So I wouldn't pay £20 for them. Standard shampoo and conditioner, I mean, if you have coloured hair, I suppose you would know how to dictate them more than I would. Okay, let's go. Vaseline, the Vaseline Intensive Care Deep Restore Body Cream, £5. I wouldn't pay £5 for it. Sorry, it's on offer for £3, and I was like, yeah, I'd pay £3 for that, but it's actually £5. Hardly anything. A premium body cream by the Vaseline, basically. Very deep, very moisturising, as you can tell. It did last a long time now, I think about it, but I still wouldn't pay. Was it £8? Yeah, £8 for it. No, £5. It's £5. It's on offer at the minute for £3. I'd pay £3 for it. I don't think I'll pay £5 for it, but I will acknowledge it did last a long time. I used it mostly on areas like my feet, knees, and elbows, places that can become quite dry and are quite thick areas of skin. It worked, really. I mean, Vaseline, whether you hate it or not, is quite a good go-to when it comes to things like deep moisturising, if you really need a lot of moisture. And on them areas, as I said, most people do, because most people's feet get drier and things like that. I probably would fork out for it, but there's a bigger like tube of it, and I would fork out for that one more than get it than this one, because it's just a weird sort of sizing, I guess. Okay, the LA Girl orange corrector. They're about £5. My go-to for colour correctors, to be honest with you. I like, so many people think that like people over colour correct and things like that, and some people do. However, I have the worst blue shadow of your life, of anyone's life. Like, even my eyebrows, like, they leave such a blue hue. It's unbelievable. And so I need quite a bit of it, and it works. That's all I can say. LA Girls, like, it is LA Girl Pro Conceal, the orange corrector. Like, most people know what this is, and people know what it is because it's been so freaking good at doing what it does. Okay, the next product is the By Beauty Becutral, I think that is, booster. £13 this is, for 15 mils. So I know that it's a good alternative, as it says here, for retinol. So, but that Becutral oil or whatever, I know that it's a good alternative. So, like, I don't think I've ever had a retinol or a Becutral oil before, but it's like an oil, and I try it like an oil. Did amazingly, and I'm kind of shocked how long it lasted. Like, when I look at the pricing, like, it's £13. I would normally go, absolutely not for something this small, but I will acknowledge it lasted a hell of a long time for something so tiny. Yeah, so I mean, I recommend it. Like, I'm trying to think now if I've ever had like a retinol oil or an alternative to it, and I don't think I have. I might look into more, like, because I'm retinol obsessed. Yeah, so great. It definitely firmed like my skin and soothed. Like, I have to admit, like sometimes retinol can be a bit irritating, and I'm gathering that's why the Becudral is a good alternative, because it's not as irritating. Like, I don't get soothing from retinol. So okay, next product, another By Beauty one. Strawberry Booster, the Everyday Vegan Facial Oil, £13. Hydrating serum is 100% cold pressed strawberry seed oil, great for dry, flaky or irritated skin. Okay, so once again, just like the Becudral one, it lasted a hell of a long time for only 15 mils, so £13. It might sound crazy at first, but it's maybe not as bad if it lasts as long for you. It doesn't smell of strawberries. I thought it would as well, but it doesn't. Dry, flaky skin. I don't really have flaky, but there's areas that are dry because I've got combination skin, and irritated. Like, I am like blemish prone and that, so my skin can get irritated easily. It was a good oil. Like, I use oils. I love oils, you know I do. Any kind of oils, body oils, face oils, hair oils, lip oils. I love oils. It was a good oil sort of thing. Even though it says serum, it was definitely more of an oil. Like, I used it as the end of my skincare for bed. So I used it just before bed, and it was good. I liked it. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so this, I believe I got as a sample, like a free sample. I don't remember if it was from an order or a mystery box, but the Everlou Hydrating Serum. It's not from Britain, so $68. I'll put the equivalent down below somewhere. Hydrating Serum is a unique formula with high, low and super low molecular weight hyaluronic acid that protects, hydrates and repairs. Okay, so I wouldn't pay $68 for it because I already know that it's not going to be, it's going to be expensive in pounds as well, believe me. Average hydrating serum. Just go for a cheap hyaluronic acid or the E.L.F hydrating one. This, in my opinion, is way too expensive. Okay, so I'm sure I've reviewed this one before. The Simple Versatile Niacinamide Serum, it's about £8. Average niacinamide serum, and a go-to for me, this one, the one from The Ordinary and the Inkey one are the ones that I go for. It's a good niacinamide serum and I recommend, as it's cheap and effective. Okay, so the NYX Glitter Goals Eyeliner in Quartz. I don't think you can get these anymore because I've looked and I have no idea where the hell they are. So I'm gathering they don't make them anymore, I guess. I think it was about £8. Yeah, I think it was about £8. To be honest, I don't remember, and they are nowhere to be seen. So it was pretty. I use it a lot. It is quite like abrasive glitter. Like, when I took off my makeup, like taking it off, you could feel it in like the mixture, and like it would, I suppose in a way it was like exfoliating your skin. So it is thick glitter. I would recommend, but can't get it anymore. So okay, next product, the E.L.F Cosmetics Blemish Breakthrough Fighting Spot Gel. A roll-on blemish spot gel to target and treat blemishes, £4. So this is a very, very soft, like a very soft blemish fighter for somebody who probably gets one blemish every so often. Not me, unfortunately. So, a roll-on gel spot treatment packed with calming and blemish fighting ingredients to help treat and soothe current blemishes while preventing new blemishes. Salicylic acid, aloe and witch hazel. As I said, it's for somebody who gets a spot every once in a while. Not me, unfortunately. Therefore, it's not powerful enough for me, and I don't know why I brought it, to be honest, because a roll-on is like a targeted one, so I don't know why I brought it, but I did. I probably had to spend like a little bit of money to get free shipping or something. £4, I mean, it didn't break the bank, but wasn't worth it for me. Okay, so the Duo Lash Glue with the little spatula. This is my go-to. It's about £5, I think, 5, 6. My go-to eyelash glue. If I find a better one, I'll let you know. Always get the one with the spatula. If you had seen my last empties and not empties, was it my last one or the one before? I got the squeezy one with the little tube applicator, and it was absolutely shit. So this one is the one to go for if you want Duo eyelash glue. Okay, and the final product is the E.L.F 16-hour camo concealer in Tan Latte, and it's £6. So I use Tan Latte to cut the contour. Like, it worked. Of course it worked. It's a good concealer. It is a concealer though that, like, it is sort of strange. Like, some days it's really fantastic and sometimes it's not as fantastic. I think it depends. I think it's because I've got combination skin, and sometimes my skin goes one way and sometimes it goes the other, and it's like a cheap version of the Tarte Shade Tape. And like, I believe it was people with really dry skin that didn't get along with Tarte Shade Tape, and when I'm feeling dry, obviously it's not liking my skin then. But on an oilier day, it's great. I'm actually going to look into the hydrating one because I've got to try that yet, and I've heard that that one's better. So that was the last product. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.